What is up, YouTube? HPJ here, and I'm coming at you guys today because I have a channel update video. I humbly apologize because due to current life situations, I had to postpone the initial drop of this video. So this video is actually going to be dropping at the end of December, and it's going to reflect what I'm planning for January to April of 2022 instead of December 2021 to March of 2022. So no, I have now just moved it to basically a 3-quarter period. Um, and hopefully that works out for everybody because also definitely work out for me. With that said, I hope you guys are ready to enjoy this video. And if there are, like I said, and I'll say it towards the end, if there's any questions and comments that need to be made, you can definitely leave them in the comment section below. And if there are any issues, definitely let me know because I have been hearing back that my links have some issues. So definitely let me know, especially Discord, because my Discord links change like every other day or every other week or actually every other month. And that's not my fault. That's something on Discord, and Discord needs to fix it. Because if I could make a custom URL, I definitely would make a custom URL for you guys to just follow me on Discord. So, with that said, and I'll probably talk more about that in a few, why don't we go ahead and go into the lineup. So the lineup for today's video is I'm going to be talking about the channel archives. I'm going to be talking about the anniversary. I'm going to be talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm going to be talking about Twitch. I'm going to be talking about Puzzles and Dragons. And of course, I'm going to be talking about social media because there's a lot of things that definitely need to be updated. And there's definitely a lot of things to address to you guys about that as well. So, let me go ahead and we start off with social media. So, guys, big, big thing to let you know. If you guys want to see the channel grow, you gotta go and like, comment, follow, share, and subscribe to everything that you possibly can. Because that helps those grow, and then it helps me as a content creator grow. And that way I can make sure that I have everything together so that way I can produce more content for you guys. Especially on platforms like Twitch and YouTube. I definitely need you guys there. Definitely need you on Twitch because I'm so close to affiliate. I just need you guys to, instead of hanging out in the chat, hang out with me, like legit interact in the chat, not just sit there in the chat and then just watch. Because I gotta need the views. I can't get the views. I can't get to, I can't get to affiliate. Because once I get to affiliate, then I can start working on partner, and I'm actually doing pretty well on partner. So I just need the affiliate part to work out first. And I'm going to talk more about that when I get to Twitch, because there are some things that I changed up for Twitch, and I'm definitely know you guys will be excited for it. So, like I said, guys, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, the archive channel, which I'm going to talk about as well. And definitely leave those likes, leave those subscriptions, leave those follows, because it helps the channel grow and it helps me as a content creator get more support. So, don't expect a TikTok, because I don't do TikTok. This face ain't made for TikTok. Her face is made for TikTok, and it's just not mine. Alright, so moving on. Channel anniversary. Yeah, the channel turns 12 next year. The few ideas that I have for the channel are basically some simple stuff. Going through the Puzzles and Dragons monster box in the team tour, so that way you guys can see exactly what I've collected within the last year. What teams I'm building. Definitely, if you haven't seen it on Twitch, definitely come check it out on YouTube, because I'll be doing that, because Puzzles and Dragons is part of my main channel. So it's not a big portion of it, but it's just a little break besides all the gaming I'm going to be doing on Twitch. So that way I can have some breather room, because Yu-Gi-Oh! Tends to hit some dry spells, and sometimes you can't always, you gotta find something to do in those dry spells. And my conclusion for those dry spells is play other video games and hang out with communities that play video games, because that's what I do. I like playing video games. So I'm making an archive channel so you guys can see all my Twitch stuff. Now, with that said, I'm going to be doing a video to reflect the last 12 years on YouTube, to talk about me on Twitch and my experience with Twitch, as well as talking about Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that. So pretty much what you guys see there. And then maybe I'll do even a live stream just to celebrate it. I'm gonna try to see how I can stretch it between both Twitch and YouTube, even though Streamlabs doesn't like that. I heard Twitch doesn't like that. YouTube doesn't like that, but I really don't care because guess what? I gotta play both sides of the fences. And from what it seems like, YouTube might be the one I'm really not hanging too much on when it comes to live streaming. I like live streaming on Twitch, but like I said just a few minutes ago, I need you guys for the support so then I can get things going. So, alright, with that said, let's talk about the archive channel. So it is up, there is a link in the description box below. If there's not, you can also go to points clicks over here. My community page, like go when you go to my main channel, you will see the community tab. If you click the community tab, it will show all of the channels that I guess you can say I'm affiliated with. I'm not affiliated with. I follow these guys because they make awesome content. And definitely would like you guys to follow my archive channel because that's where all the archives and stuff is. So if you've missed out on a live stream or you guys didn't get a chance to see me live stream, that's where all the stuff is. And a lot of YouTube, a lot of Twitch content creators are doing that. They're making archive channels. It only took me a while because I really just did not have the time to sit down. Because currently, at the time of this recording, I'm actually uploading Pokemon to the archive channel, and then I need to move Gen 1 over to the archive channel, Sonic stuff to the archive channel. I might have to redo some other stuff as well for the archive channel just to make sure that that's there, and probably give a new fresh experience. So there might be some new stuff added on to the Twitch lineup just to make up for those lost times. So definitely expect a lot more video games to be played. Definitely subscribe because it will help out the channel tremendously, and we can get the show on the road. All right. So with that said, let's talk about our streaming. So the streaming schedule in the archive channel, like I said, they're basically based on when I have the free time. Most likely, it is the weekend. That's most likely between the hours of 3 to 4 o'clock Pacific time when I start. Like I let everybody know. I let everybody know on Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter when I start live streaming. I want to try my best to let you guys know on YouTube when I start live streaming, so that way you guys can know as well. I used to have a schedule, and then I just stopped following the schedule, so maybe I'll go back to having the schedule and post the schedule so that you guys can know. Um, so here's the lineup of some of the games that will be on the channel. Crash Bandicoot. So that's Crash 1, 2, and 3. Because I gotta remake. I gotta make up 3. I have some of the GBA stuff, so maybe that might make an appearance. Mm. Then Spyro 1, 2, and 3. Don't expect Spyro on the channel. I'm just Spiral GBA games because those are hot messes. They're isometric platformers. They're not really good. They have some decent enough music, but that's about it. So don't expect anything too rational from there. Final Fantasy. And I think I hinted at this before, but I'm making it official. I'm going to be stepping into the world of Final Fantasy. Not Final Fantasy 14. I don't have any time for 14. I know 14 is really, really good. I have some of the music tracks on my phone. But I don't have time to raid. I don't. Like, because you don't even see League of Legends on here anymore, and that's simply just due to time. Like a League of Legends match on Wild Rift probably takes half the time on um, regular League of Legends, and I'm a very, very dirty casual, so yeah, that's me not happening. So yeah, Final Fantasy is what I'm going to be moving towards. I'm going to be having. I'm looking into Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 6, maybe 4, because I heard 4 is very beginner friendly. If I can get me a Switch Auto, or maybe just get me a new Switch original in the future, maybe tax time. I can pop out the Elgato, you know, put it in the dock, and I can play stuff like I would definitely play a lot of my Switch games. So that way I can, that'd be less money spent, and then I can play a lot of my Switch stuff. Definitely because I know you guys will be very interested in seeing me, stream from my Switch. That means I can stream Splatoon, and I can stream Pokemon and stuff like that. And that way I can beat, Gen 8 Pokemon, and I can make another account and stuff on one thing and use the other Switch for another and all that fun stuff. So yeah, but definitely I want to do Final Fantasy. I most likely want to do Final Fantasy 6 since I heard that's going to get its Pixel remaster. If the Pixel remaster does not have Final Fantasy 6 Advances exclusives, which is the Soul Shrine, the Dragon's Den, and extra bosses, I will not be using the Pixel version. I still have my APK and stuff from the iOS and Android version of 6, which does have the shittier models, but I really don't care about the models. I care more so the gameplay. And there will be a lot of grinding. There will be grinding sessions. I know where the areas are to grind for specific stuff to raise my magic points for my espers to get my team bulked up, because my normal playthrough, getting through to Kefka, is not hard. Like 6 is real easy to play. 6 is really easy for newbies to get into. It's one of the ones I definitely recommend. Next to Final Fantasy 4, and I would honestly say, if anything, play a lot of the iOS and Android versions. Don't play the old school NES's versions unless you just want that nostalgic feel. That's the best thing I can recommend in terms of Final Fantasy. But a lot of the ones that I'm like 4, 5, like 4, 6, 7, and 9, if you want the classic turn-based style. 12, maybe 5, no, 12 and 14, I can say. If you know how to play MMOs, definitely I would recommend 14. But if you don't know how to play MMOs, then I probably would just suggest maybe 10, 10 2, and 12 for 3D, because uh, 13 left a sour note in a lot of people's mouths. And I still have not experienced Final Fantasy 13, 13 2, or Lightning Returns, and I may do those. Don't quote me on that, because I've seen some live streams. I've seen some let's plays. Alright, so moving on from there is Puzzles and Dragons, which you did see on the list for the live stream stuff. Um, so all the content and stuff will just be relegated to live streams because it's easier. So, the sin runs, dungeon runs, dungeon farming, roles, and more will all be placed. Actually, fun fact: the day at the time of this recording, tomorrow, December 30th, we will have a Godfest run. There will be a Godfest going on from the 30th of December to the 3rd, or I think the 5th of January. Oh, excuse me, January. And I definitely want to have you guys experience that. Because you guys know I love me some Puzzles and Dragons. It's probably one of my favorite MOBAs that I love and hate all at the same time. And I definitely think a lot of you guys probably would love to see me, um, go through my MOBA, which is Puzzles and Dragons. Because how much money I spent on this shit. Swear to God, I better get some comebacks out of this. But anyway, yeah, so we're gonna do some descent runs, we're gonna do some of that. I think the only current event right now that's going on in the NA, because I only play an NA server, I don't have access to the JP. I could get the JP stuff, but I left my phone not to do a lot of stuff to it to run it out. So yeah, I'm just gonna stick to NA and do a lot of my NA stuff. And I don't know what our next collab is. Word on the street is someone said we might get One Punch Man. Here's the thing: copyrights are always the reason why a lot of the JP stuff may never come to the NA server, and that's simply because of copyright issues. And that's not on Gung Ho. That's more so on stuff like Toei, Funimation, and stuff like that. So, if you guys wonder why we didn't get, the Inuyasha, the um, was it Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that, that's because of copyright. That's why we haven't gotten Marvel either. If anyone wants to know what's going on with Marvel, we haven't gotten Marvel because Marvel Studios America has a say in that. And if they don't want their likeness being used, they want us. Which means we'd have to do another DC stuff. And there's no really good DC cards. I mean, outside of maybe Batman. Eh. Um, Superman for the sub, Supergirl for the sub. Actually, Supergirl is actually a good lead too, because I think she's just tricolor board and tricolor board changer, but still, it's just like a lot of that stuff is just, whoo, boy, is it old. And we haven't got any Final Fantasy stuff in a long time, so yeah. Like I said, copyrights. Copyrights, copyrights. Alright. So with that said, let's move on to Yu-Gi-Oh! And you see the Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff is a lot smaller. I cut out the links. I cut out archive videos. I think I said I cut out archive videos a long time ago, but I cut out archive videos because it's like I said, I'm cutting out a lot of stuff because it's just too much on my strain, mentally, physically, and emotionally. So I just cut a lot of stuff out. So I'm just doing card analysis and discussion videos. I'm gonna do my deck profiles, and then I'm also gonna do testing for my decks on live streams, so you guys can watch me live and then I can do cut and paste and fix the videos up there and then they can go onto YouTube, which is actually a lot easier than thought, but definitely something that I wanted to do for you guys. And I'm sure a lot of you guys who play Yu-Gi-Oh! Would like to actually see me live play a lot of my decks instead of just deck profile. So, that this is going to be another extension to deck profiles. And it's something I wanted to also say. So look, just like this video, it's not gonna be 15 minutes. I don't do 15-minute videos, okay? Unless it's something really short and sweet for card analysis or discussion videos. If there is anything, a channel update video has to be long because I have to go through each of the sections that I need to talk about. Just like with Yu-Gi-Oh! I do intro, I do deck list, I want to do the videos for the deck profile, and then I end where the deck profile is. And as simple as that. And I just want people to understand that I'm not like every other YouTuber. We all have our own styles, especially Yu-Gi-Oh players who are YouTubers. We have our own ways of creating content. Some of us like our casual content. Some of us, do competitive content. Some of us just do the in between, and that's just how it is. And sorry, guys, I ain't kissing insert person's name's ass here, just so you guys can get content that they do. If you like what they do, you watch their channel, and I do the content I do, and you can come watch my channel. As simple as it goes. So, yeah, with that said, and all the announcements and stuff being made, this wraps up the video. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I always appreciate it. In the description box below. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm doing it in the wrong order. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps out tremendously. Social media links are in the description box below so you guys can interact with me on social media. You can also hit the notification bell to notify you guys of when I do upload more content, both on here and when I live stream on Twitch. My Twitch link is in the description box below as well, so you guys can interact with me on Twitch. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I appreciate you all. Happy holidays, happy New Year, and I will catch you guys next time. All right, HBJ signing out. Take care.